Yo, what's happening? Y'all already know what time it is. Your boy Papaduck back with the Papaduck Podcast. This is season 3, episode 3, alongside my dog.
Please believe it's Steve, and y'all know I'm coming.
Straight up and down, man. Y'all already know. Listen, before we kick anything off, we got to jump right into this intro, and we're gonna be right on your ass.
Oh yeah,
you the shit. You're now tuned into the Papaduck Podcast with Papaduck and co-host Please Believe It's Steve. Let's go! Now, let's get it in.
Listen, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning back in. Y'all already know what time it is. This is a channel where you can learn and we can come together as a community and put this good information out. So all we ask is that you hit the share button because it's free. Hit the share button, like, put your comments on the bottom of here, man. You know, like I say, man, we just here to learn. And before we kick it off, I must go to my sponsor, man.
ooh,
1-800-BAD-PAIN if you want to slip or fall, car crash, whatever it may be, man. Call 1-800-BAD-PAIN. Like I tell y'all all the time, y'all been paying these insurance companies all this money, 10, 15 years, and they kept your money. As soon as you get into a little situation, you scared to call, you don't want your insurance to go up, man, get your money, man.
get it. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. If you hit me, I ain't calling ambulance. I'm calling bad pain first. Hey, you know what?
Though, for real though.
Hey, you know what? Even if I'm creeping one night in my side chick house, I fall in there. Hey, we ain't going nowhere. Bad pain get called.
Please believe it's
Hey,
Steve.
you had me in there. Your baby daddy, hold him off a little bit longer.
1-800-BAD-PAIN, man.
Nah, y'all ain't on side piece, but I'm just saying though.
Get your money, man. Want to make sure y'all safe first. Then, get your money, man. They got some of the best.
I ain't gonna lie. If I fall on the beach, I'm calling 411 bad pain.
Okay, in the sand.
In the sand, I'm calling them. I'm gonna get sudden.
Pronto. Straight up. So listen, now that we got that out the way, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna jump right into it, man.
So I ain't gonna lie. If I fall in here right now, I'm call bad pain.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't do that. Why not? I'm gonna get mine. Y'all know.
Believe it's Steve.
Hey, I'm gonna get mine.
We gonna get here.
Who?
But yeah, we're gonna keep it funky though.
Sure. If I'm going to my house, I'm gonna get it.
All right, we know you
Nah.
gonna get it, man. We gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you gonna get it.
Boy, I had a bad pain. Y'all better get it now.
1-800-BAD-PAIN, man. Check it.
Check it. Let's get
We'll
it.
jump right into it, man. The first thing I want to talk about is the anti-literacy law. If you don't know what the anti-literacy law is, that was a law that the government came up with, right, to prohibit you from teaching slaves how to read and write. Now, this is going to blow your mind. If you was a slave owner and you got caught teaching slaves how to read and write, you was punishable by fines. If you was a freed slave or a slave, still a slave, and you got caught teaching other slaves how to read and write, it was punishable by death. Now, this is the kicker. If you watch the movie Nat Turner, Nat Turner was allowed to go from camp to camp to camp teaching the Bible, right? This is the only book you can read is the Bible. But if you knew how to read and write outside of that, you was killed. That's one thing. You know they had in the Bible, obey your slave master and God, but they took that out. But this is the kicker here too. How is it that the slave master can go to church and worship the same God that the slaves worship? Make it make sense. Like, stop being dumb, bro. Like I said, I'm to the point right now, bro. If you want to be naive, that's on you. God gave us common sense for a reason. All that turn the other cheek, nigga, how many cheeks you got? All that love thy neighbor and love thy enemy, dog. All this shit was put in place for us to be okay with the conditions we're in. Don't get mad at me. Like I always tell y'all. Y'all come to me, question them. They told me the same lies. The same lies, bro. They told you, they told me. So instead of questioning me, question them. You see what I'm saying? But the anti-literacy law lets you know that we was set out to fail. It was a law to be taught to get yourself out of a better situation. It was a law put in place to keep you dumbfounded. That's why when you see them slaves on these movies, they talk like they dumb. They really do. They yes sir and all. They really talk illiterate. But I want y'all to understand this, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The anti-literacy law is a real law, and it ain't changed. People think slavery changed. It ain't.
No,
it just advanced, bro.
No, it ain't changed. No,
That's
it
it.
ain't changed.
I tell you, when you go to prison, you ask state property. You feel me? You are a slave, nigga. And not only that, the work that you do, it goes to Fortune 500 companies. Motherfuckers that don't even need. I told you, slavery is cheap labor. It is cheap labor. And if you follow me, I've done videos and showed y'all where this cheap labor from slaves go. These boys getting 10 and 12 cents an hour, bro. Going to Fortune 500 companies like Starbucks, Chick-fil-A. They making chicken nuggets and shit for McDonald's and all these other. Like I always say, it'll be something different if that labor went to struggling businesses. But it went to the greedy motherfuckers. But guess what? That's our fault. I'm at a point now, bro, we got to blame ourselves and hold ourselves accountable for just participating in this shit. But if you know how the pyramid works, you'll understand why it's going to stay the way it is. Because as you go up a little more, niggas get a little safer. They problems ain't your problems.
No.
That's the problem.
No.
So on the ground level, why you think the pyramid is so big at the bottom? Because there's more poor people at the bottom. And as you go up, you forget about them people at the bottom. As you go up, you forget about them people. And it goes all the way up like a pyramid. And it's structured that way. And that's how the power continues to be the power. True, but it's really common sense, bro. True. Like, honestly, it's common sense. You know what I'm saying? So
slavery is cheap labor, right?
Cheap labor.
So, you know, I'm just saying this, just say this, I'm not no shade, no kind of way, but how come immigration, everybody want to keep the illegals out of this country if they work for cheap?
The immigrants?
Yeah.
Actually, they want the immigrants in.
But when they do that, they play a game to keep them out. Or they find them.
But it's like, the thing is this, right? When you look at the statistics of everything, Americans are more lazier than people coming from other countries that have seen worse conditions. So a bad day in America is like a great day in third world countries. So when them folks come over here from the conditions they was in, once they get here, why you think they take advantage of it? The Jamaicans, the Haitians, you know, the Spanish, anybody that left a third world country and came to America, they was able to thrive simply because what they was used to. You know what I'm saying? Over here is like gravy. But like I say, we have nothing to compare it to because before
they play a game with us about trying to kick them out all the time. So all that's a game.
That's just a game.
Oh, we want to get them out. We don't get them out, but they don't want that.
And that's just bullshit. Now, once AI hit, they ain't gonna need none of us.
True.
Once artificial intelligence hits, they ain't gonna need none of us. Every major company has what I call, like in the movie industry, right? Like SAG, right? They have they have a way to shut you out, right? I don't know what the word I'm looking for. A union, that's what it's called, like a union. So what a union does in the movies, if you want to get this big budget from Universal, and it's an actor that you want to use that they don't want to put money behind no more, you ain't gonna get that budget. And for you to get that budget, you got to get him out of the way. This is what keeps the control in control because of the union. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the same way with everything else. These major companies from trucking, these trucking companies are
man, they bad. They bad.
It's even worse, bro.
They got an AI camera in the trucking now. AI camera.
Yeah.
It watch you. It tell you
everything.
Your following distance. It tell you when you're speeding. It tell you when you're stopping. They say insurance purposes.
Bullshit. These companies are using artificial intelligence to record our actions. Like you just said, you're 100% right. Yes. They record our speed, how we stop, how long we stop, when we go, when we make a left turn, right turn, in order to create programs to create artificial intelligence that's mimicking us. And like I'm telling y'all, we participate in our own demise and don't even know it. We are helping them write these programs that's going to kick us out of jobs later.
True.
Artificial intelligence is built off of our everyday lives. That's it. It's not that it's smart or smarter than you. It's just it takes our everyday lives.
How can a camera talk to you when you're too close to a vehicle? Back up. You took following distance more than 4 seconds. What?
They even got artificial intelligence. What is it? They got motherfuckers doing lashes.
Yeah.
And you got people that's so amused by this shit. Like, they don't understand.
They love it. Like, they love it.
So these industries definitely finna be in a lot of people's jobs gonna be in jeopardy. So pay attention to what you're going to college for. Because a lot of this stuff, I even seen a truck that they built in Australia that's building houses by itself. Just a truck. It's building the foundation. It's laying the bricks by itself. So imagine that. Now, the next thing gonna be the roof. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that we living in a world where these people would rather use artificial intelligence to take the place of real humans because they say artificial intelligence don't call in sick. They don't need no 401k. Yep. They don't take vacations. Nope. But even Bill Gates' ragged ass is trying to create a way to tax you if you use artificial intelligence.
What?
Bro, this world. That's what I'm telling you. America is full of shit. But you gotta look at the ones who built it. Like it's they go to infinity. There's no ceiling. There's no cutoff point. But like I say, we the ones sitting here and we go for this shit. We should boycott every major company that even thought about using AI.
And what kills me, everybody want to get a ring light camera in their house.
Yeah, a ring light.
Like, for safety. Like, where's safety?
Yeah.
What?
It's for them and you.
Like,
so you paying to protect your family, you know, what they call cause and effect. They give you the problem and they give you the solution. Well, just put a ring camera there so that you can monitor whoever's, you know, maybe harming your family, but they also can monitor you. Like they say, who's going to monitor the monitors?
Yes.
Who's going to monitor them? And that's why I say, man, when a person controls your education, bro, it's easy to control millions and billions of people. Never educate the people you want to dominate. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So anti-literacy law is to this day because you got motherfuckers, grown people don't know the difference between Democrats and Republicans. They don't know that shit.
Nope.
Even the Bible. You got a lot of people that don't know the Bible.
Nope.
They don't know it's written in parables and written in symbolic form. You know what I'm saying? Allegory. They don't understand that, bro. Why is it that the Bible is so difficult to understand? Something that's very important.
Big thing I always hear, gotta have faith.
They die.
Hope.
But you know, like I told you, with belief, you can't say that's my mama and say, I believe that's my mama. You can't believe and know something at the same time.
Ooh. Y'all hear that?
You're listening to the Papaduck
Y'all hear
Podcast.
that?
Pay attention to that. You can't believe and know something at the same time. But like I say, in America, they teach us cognitive dissonance, man, where cognitive dissonance is just basically like a psychosis. A psychosis is when you've been lied to so much, right? To your feelings and emotions is so impaired, you can't tell the difference in what's real and what's fake. They define what's real for you. So real is just whatever you believe.
Yes.
Like you might believe this is real. I might believe it's fake. Who's right and who's wrong? They don't teach you that in school. They just tell you, oh, this is real, this is fake. But what makes that real or what makes that fake? Your belief.
Yes.
If you believe it, like I say, they tell a lie. You tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth.
It becomes the truth now.
You know what I'm saying?
That shows the truth now.
That's just true. What it is. In the anti-literacy law, like I say, it stands to this day because 90% of people are ignorant when it comes to finances. You know what I'm saying? Money is just a tool. That's it.
Yep. We
don't know nothing about credit. You know what I'm saying? Banking. Matter of fact, go to somebody that work for a bank. Ask them, what is fractional banking? They couldn't tell you.
No.
They don't know what fractional banking is, and they work for the fucking bank.
Yep.
They create money out of thin air, bro. You come in there, you get a loan. They just put $50,000 under your name. That's why they want to go digital. They don't have to physically print 50 grand up. They can just type in the computer 50/000. Now they just gave you 50,000 supposedly. Yep. And as soon as you walk out that bank, they can start charging you interest on some fake money that ain't even been created. So that's what I mean by anti-literacy. And the crazy part is, it ain't just for slaves no more. It's for white people,
everybody,
Spanish people. It's for every motherfucker that use they monetary system.
So basically, money to the place of a man have a handshake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this for you.
The border system.
Come on, Papaduck. Hey, y'all better. The
border system.
Y'all hear that? The border system for real.
I talk about it all the time, man. And a lot of times y'all might hear me. I beat this in y'all head a lot because, like I say, they've been telling you the bullshit for over 12 years. I can't fit all this in 1 hour. So I got to keep telling y'all this in different videos. So if y'all hear me saying the same thing sometimes, I want y'all to understand this, bro. This is anti-literacy still stands to this day because, like I say, they don't teach you shit.
Right.
Everybody's still dumbfounded.
Right.
Everything that's been going on 400 years plus, niggas still in the same position. Niggas got so happy when we so-called had a black president. Niggas called the White House, nigga.
Yeah.
The fuck? It's called the White House.
That's it. For a
So
reason.
at the end of the day, just because you got a black president, bro, all these motherfuckers talking about, oh, we got a black president. I don't care who in the seat. Your life ain't never changed. Your mama life ain't never changed. Your brother life ain't never changed. So what you talking about? It's all a facade.
No, that's all it is.
It's all a facade, man. You have to have two sides to create a war. Right. It has to be a Democrat and a Republican. It has to be a nigga against whites. You have to have two sides to create a war. And like I be telling y'all, just because you don't see bombs and grenades and guns and shit shooting, that don't mean we ain't at war. Nigga, we been at war. Every day you wake up, you at war for your mind.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And like I say, we're going to get into the next topic, which was going to flow into this when we, like I said, I want to talk about neuroscientists or neuromarketing. Like I tell y'all before, these major companies, the Louis Vuittons, the Gucci's and all these major companies, they hire neuroscientists, right? People that study behavior, people that study you, know your next move. They hire neuroscientists to create marketing strategies. So they know your next move, bro. And they use color psychology. They use symbolic psychology, smell. They use everything in order to get you to make a decision. So we talking about social decision making. What society would tell you, no, don't wear that. Or no, you can't do that. You feel me? I made an example where it's like, say like if you and your lady out and say something happened, you know, a little dispute. If your lady was to say, hold on, baby, I got this. Can I speak? Everybody around gonna be like, what the fuck?
What?
Can you speak?
Huh?
What they mean? Because society told everybody else to do it this way. So when someone do it their way, you're looked at as an outcast. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, you become a part of the herd. When you give up what you believe and do what everybody else doing, you forfeit what you personally believe, which is flaw as fuck, to be honest. And that's why I say weird is cool to me now. I used to look at people like they weird. It's just they do what they want to do. They don't give a fuck what everybody else doing. They're not giving up their personal beliefs for nobody a validation or none of that shit. So it's like if you saw that, you would judge that based off socialism. That's what socialism does.
Yes.
So they control us through socialism. People make decisions based off what other people may think or may not think. It's your life. So when we talk about neuroscientists or neuromarketing, this shit goes so deep that, like I say, I be telling y'all, when you talk about color psychology, I told y'all when you go to Walgreens and all this shit, look at the colors they use for the type of medicines. The blue, this is why plane seats are blue. All planes have blue seats, jet blue, because blue represents calmness. Why you think in the store, blue represents like melatonin, calmness, sleepiness, PM. Red represents, it could be for danger or something strong. That's why they have red and Tylenol, and it represents extra strength, shit like that. But these are colors, like they say when you go on a job interview, wear blue because blue shows trust. Bro, these people study us. Now I'm gonna talk about this shit called Operation Paperclip. If you study anything, you've heard this before. You know what Operation Paperclip is. This is when America brought scientists from Russia, right? Look this shit up. This shit is crazy. Only because these scientists was studying human behavior, like MK Ultra. If you know what MK Ultra is, go look up Roseanne. That was on that show, Roseanne. She speak about MK Ultra a lot because Hollywood used it a lot. It's a mind control, right? But when they brought these scientists from Russia over here to America, right? Operation Paperclip, one of the things that they taught the Americans was you have to make sure people are malnutrition. That's why our health so fucked up. Like America's the most obese company, and I'm gonna say, well, America is a company, so I said it right. The United States is a corporation. That's why you got to have a president, Obama,
vice president,
secretary, shit, bullshit. But anyway, this is what America learned from them. This is why America's so obese. Everything that we eat is just ain't good for us. They have to keep us unhealthy, right? For one. For two, they have to put something in front of you that's repetitive, consistent, show it to you over and over and over. Like I just told y'all what a psychosis is. Same thing as cognitive dissonance. When your mind is so used to seeing something and hearing something, it develops a truth about it. If I tell you the car red, then somebody comes say, nah, that ain't red, that's blue. Your mind by default gonna challenge that because your whole life you've been told this is a car, this is red. And when you in a psychosis, like I say, you so impaired, you don't know what's real and what's fake.
True.
So when you repetitively show something, this is how commercials was created. Commercials on TV was created through these scientists. Operation Paperclip. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing as radio. They call it radio programming for a reason. If you listen to a song, you like, this shit don't sound like this song. I hate it. But you listen to it enough.
About 2-3 weeks.
You start singing that song. You start bobbing your head. You start vibing. And this is why I say I feel for people who have a 9-to-5 that work in a setting where they just only can listen to the radio. If you, and please put your comments on the bottom of this, if you, right, work somewhere where you have to listen to the radio because that's the only form of entertainment where you'll fall asleep, right?
Yep.
Pay attention to how many times they play the same shit because they have to beat it in your head. This is what radio programming does. This is what radio stations do. It's whatever record company can pay the most money for that artist to play it enough to where you start liking it. They forcing you to like this shit. So basically, they changing the way that you like music.
Yes.
Like it's sad because these same old whack ass artists that they putting on the radio, it forms the way we conceive music. Like the new age done got cheated out of music.
Big time.
They don't even got no arm. These niggas don't even rap about women no more. All they want to do is spin the block and shoot.
Yep.
That's by design. Like these folks know real hip hop.
And no more soul music, no more soul touching. None of that
shit, man.
No more.
Hip hop was conscious music, bro. Queen Latifah, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One. Then they came with the gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? Because they saw that we could be liberated through this music. And these people ain't finna fund no artist talking about uplifting his people. You can forget about it. That's why they gonna give you the Sexy Reds. You mean tell me no disrespect to Sexy Red, but Sexy Red cannot represent black women. I don't give a fuck what you say. But we the only ones that let other people that don't look like us choose our women, choose our TV shows, choose our perception on how we see people. You'll never get a Jewish man to let another man that's non-Jewish speak on their behalf. We the only niggas that do this.
Y'all tune in. Y'all tune in to Papaduck Podcast. Never. Only one.
Think about it. Think about it. We let everybody speak for us.
Yep.
But us.
Yep.
Why? I told you. Like I said before, these so-called relationship niggas, y'all be listening to these so-called relationship
female
influencers. Let me tell y'all something. And please remember what I tell y'all. They cannot help you. For one, they doing this to make money. Okay? So of course they're gonna play on your feelings. They're gonna play on your broken heart and know exactly what to tell you to further influence you to thinking that either you the problem or that man the problem.
Yes. Yes.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. We're gonna go a step deeper than that, because they can't help you. All that shit, what they be talking about. I want a man to do this. I want a man to do that. I want a man to do this. Even with women, I want a woman to do this. I want a woman to do that. You must understand we're living in a society where the people that run the world are gonna make sure that systematically, that man ain't gonna have or be capable to give you what you want. Why? Because he don't control shit. Neither do you. You do not control the perception of a man or a woman.
No.
You living in an environment where you don't control the climate.
Nope.
They do. They tell you this is what a woman is. Why? Because they give you Beyonce. They give you Megan Thee Stallion. They give you Sexy Red. There's nothing around you that represents black family, black man, black woman. So your perception and what you want is out of sight, out of mind. It's like a scary movie. You watch it, you're scared for a day or two, then that shit withers away.
Yep.
You're listening to the Papa Duck Podcast.
You got to understand that. And they don't talk about this shit. So we all speak from a victimized standpoint. It's like I'm in World War II, you in World War II. And from that, we speaking on those conditions. But who the fuck put us in this World War II? We need to speak on that. So other countries, you couldn't put them on, like you'll never see Chinese people on TV being put under a light, right? Where they kill each other, which they do. You'll never see Chinese people hate each other.
Nope.
You'll never see none of this shit, but you're going to see niggas throwing water on each other, shooting at each other.
Yep.
So they paint the perception in your mind of who we are through television, through radio. I always say, when you don't own nothing,
you
can't
control nothing,
man.
Can't control nothing.
You don't control shit. You can't even get yourself out. Even white people. You got racist Karens, white people.
Yep.
They may say this and say that. They can't control their own situation. Why? Because they going to the same shitty stores, Publix, and buying the same shitty food, paying for the same shitty insurance, going to the same shitty hospitals.
Yep.
You got to understand, bro, these people run this shit. So when you speak about relationships and this and that, you have to speak about who put us in this situation.
Yep.
And that's something they never talk about.
Yep.
So you must understand, dog, until you can own your environment, until you can own what's put on TV, until you can own what's put in your food, nigga, you don't own shit. You don't control
nothing.
shit.
You don't own nothing.
And the younger they is, the worse they is.
Yeah.
Because you ain't the only one controlling and raising your child. Nigga, the internet raising them, TikTok raising them, everything and everybody except for you. But that's because you don't own nothing.
No, nothing.
You put your kids in their schools. Come on, bro. This shit is it ain't rocket science, bro. It's simple. And that's why I get on them so-called relationships.
The crazy thing about you said TikTok.
Get on their ass.
The same thing kid laughing at, you laughing at, and y'all laughing together.
Man, you got a female doing TikTok, busting their ass
with
wide
the
open
kid?
in front of their kid with the kid holding the camera.
What?
The kids holding the camera, filming their mama busting wide open. I told y'all about the Man in the House Act. This was in 1935 when they created welfare. Welfare was created for white women. I'm going to say it again. Black women wasn't qualified to get welfare, and that was by design. Like, come on, bro. The man in the house rule was if you had a man in the house, you could not get these amenities. So it forced you to do it on your own, and it forced that man out the house. That man don't have no place in the house no more. Don't nobody want to listen to him. He don't run shit.
Nope.
This was by design, bro, from 1935 to this day.
We're going to keep saying this too, G. We're going to keep saying this. Black women, the only women that promotes independence. No other culture or race promote independence but black women.
Yeah, you don't see Chinese women.
You don't hit on nobody other women.
You don't see
black women, the only woman.
We the only one. Oh, I did it on my own.
I'm independent.
But guess what though? I'm gonna say this. It ain't y'all fault.
Ain't your fault.
Because again, you living in an environment that teach you and promotes.
Yes.
Fuck that nigga.
Yep.
Do it on your own.
Yeah, girl.
Here go Beyonce. Do a song. You know they crazy about Beyonce. Beyonce do a song about being independent.
Yeah, it's over.
You know what music does?
And bro, the dumbest thing I ever heard a woman tell her daughter, if he ain't giving you nothing, don't lay with him. What? The picture bigger than that. If he ain't got nothing to give
You
you.
don't control the environment. Bro.
What?
If you live with other people, right? If you live, okay, let's say, this is how energy works. Let's say you left here and went to India. And you got around Indian men, Indian women, Indian families, and you saw how they was culturally together. Ain't nobody shaking their ass in India.
No.
Talking about no WAP.
Nope.
Ain't nobody talking about, I'm finna spin the block and shoot another Indian. Where all y'all Indians there? I'm finna shoot y'all. Ain't none of this shit going on.
I'm better than you.
Right? You will develop a different culture shock. You know what I'm saying? you would know the difference between how we're raised over here and how they're raised. Same thing with the religious thing, you know. They gave us hope. They told us to hope for something, pray for something. But with the Jewish people, they told them that when they die, they make her ask them how was their business skills. So what I'm trying to tell you is this shit was a setup from the get up. But if you went to other countries, man, you can compare the way that we live over here and the way that they live over there. It's a big difference. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying, man. So before you blame men, women, whoever, whatever, before you blame, you know, saying a man ain't this, a woman ain't that, or this or that, black people this, black people that, you gotta understand who put us in this condition, because we not that stupid or dumb. We just been fucked over, basically. Now, what I want to start doing is doing this, right?
Word of the day.
Word of the day, man. I want to start giving y'all a word, right? And I give y'all the meaning to it, to correct what a lot of people probably thought this word mean or that word mean. So we're gonna start doing word of the day. The word of the day is gonna be spirit or spirituality, right? If you look up the word spirit in Black's Law Dictionary, not Webster, see what I'm saying? You will understand and you will see that spirituality just means breathe. It just means breath. And like I say, if your religious advisor, whether it be a preacher, priest, whatever, if they can't tell you this, you might want to consider finding you another place to go worship. Don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to put y'all back on the right path. Because like I say, you in a world full of deceit, lies, and basically a bunch of BS. You know what I'm saying? Going 100 miles per hour down the wrong road. And it's like the same thing like I just said with the word silvertar mortis. I say that a lot because I want y'all to start putting that in y'all vocab. Silvertar mortis just means when you as a man or a woman become a convicted felon in America, in the eyes of the law, you are a dead man or a dead woman. Why?
Wow.
I'm going to tell you why. Because once you become a convicted felon in America, I think it's over, I don't even want to quote the number, but it's probably over 100 things that you can't do. You can't adopt. You can't get jobs. You can't even sign a lease for someone to stay. You can't protect your family. You can't bear arms. Bro, it's so much. So when you become a convicted felon, which they're going to make sure you become a convicted felon by putting you in an environment with limited to no resources, no education. Remember we talked about anti-literacy law. So it's a setup from the get up. Yep. So once you become a convicted felon as a man or a female, okay, game over. You can sit your ass over there. It's game over for the rest of your life. Not technically, because a lot of people know how to come around that. A lot of people know how to come up out of that. But like I tell y'all, everybody don't hustle the same. Nope. Don't view the world the same. We're all different. But majority of people are going to stay just where they are.
Yes.
So silvertar mortis. So I gave y'all 2 words today. Go look it up. And get you a Black's Law Dictionary, man. Start looking up words. It's going to blow your mind, bro. It's going to blow your mind. Because Black's Law Dictionary is what the judge go by. See, they go by a whole total different dictionary than what you go by. And these words, like, I'll give y'all one more. Mortgage.
Dang, you gonna get it to them all tonight, huh?
I got to, man. I got to squeeze it in. I'm about to close up.
You can shoot it to him, man.
I'm going to get it to him. Mortgage. If you look up mortgage in the Black's Law Dictionary, it just means death grip, basically. You stuck for 30 years plus. And like I say, if you got a house and you got a 30-year lease, which is some bullshit, and you never own a house because you got to get what they call a damn, I can't think of it. My mind never will. But anyway, you could never own a house because like they could come and run a highway through that bitch and just buy you out. Okay? At any time, you're gonna always pay taxes. But mortgage means death grip, you know what I'm saying, in the Black's Law Dictionary. So like I say, in that period of time, 30 years, so much can happen. You can get sick. Your wife can get sick. You can lose your job. Yep. That's why they call it death grip, because life be lifing. Yep. It's hard to maintain something for 30 years. And when we do, people be like, oh, I salute you. You a man. You a this. You a that.
Yeah, what?
I don't think so.
No.
You got people that can make that kind of money, and I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just showing you how fucked up the world is. But you got people that can make that money in 1 month, 2 months. You know what I mean? Yeah, long it take a person 30 years pay for a house, and when inflation come, when you can't pay for it no more, and they squeeze you out. This is when BlackRock step in and buy all the houses. That's another episode. That's another podcast. But BlackRock stepping in, buying all the houses. They are becoming one of the biggest landlords in the world. And BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, these people run the world. Not Google, not Apple, but them motherfuckers. Okay? And for long, renting a house gonna be a subscription. Remember I told you that. Everything is subscription based.
Yep.
They don't want you to own nothing.
Wow.
Remember I told you. But it is what it is, man. But listen, man. It's been nice.
It's been another one.
Yeah.
It's been another one. And another one.
Nice.
And another one. Next time, it'll be another one. Pop It Up Podcast.
Listen, man, we appreciate y'all for staying in this long. Make sure y'all follow the channel, the Pop It Up Podcast YouTube channel. Not my other YouTube channel, but the Pop It Up Podcast YouTube channel. They also be shadow banning me on Facebook like they doing everybody else. So make sure y'all share the content. I'm about to just start me a whole new Facebook page so I can get back off in their chest with it. You feel me? Appreciate everybody that be hitting me up on Instagram. All the DMs on Facebook though, it be so many of them, man. I can't really.
It'd be crazy.
Like that. But
hey, I tell you what, all you do is FaceTime me. I talk.
Please believe it's Steve.
okay, y'all heard me,
Yeah,
dog.
FaceTime me. I talk and I look at you.
So what's gonna happen if you slip and fall? Who you gonna call?
So I'm calling one hand of bad pain. Sure.
Pain be bad.
Sure. If I fall in my house, I'm calling them.
Shouts out to our sponsor, man. 1-800 Bad Pain, man. Car crash, slip or fall. Y'all know who to call. Call Bad at the Gorilla. Make sure y'all straight, man. And,
Shoot.
I enjoyed the podcast.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one, huh?
Mm.
For real.
You know what? I learned something tonight too. I'm like y'all. We learn together. Sure. This podcast. We all gonna learn together. We all gonna laugh together, smile together. When you see us out in public, don't hit the DM. I seen y'all. Come up and talk.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We people. We in this together.
Together.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Forever. But yeah.
so y'all know what it is, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. Look, man. Send me an email at the Papaduck Podcast at Gmail. No, Papaduck Podcast at gmail.com. If you trying to be on the show, you know what I'm saying? We got different guests.
Man.
Ain't gonna name no names.
Yes.
Don't wanna spoil it. But we got different guests gonna be on the show. We come on here, man, and just get to the real spill. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no fake shit.
Yeah.
We talk about what we talk about. We learn from each other. We bounce ideas off each other. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this shit authentic.
All the way.
Authentic.
You're listening to the Pop It Up Podcast.
So with that being said, man, we're gonna close out for the night.
Man.
Got any more shout outs?
Nah, I'm gonna close out and go close my eyes, open back up, and you know what? Then I be woke then.
Please believe it's Steve.
Now y'all know what it is, man. Hey, tune in, Pop It Up Podcast, Pop It Up YouTube channel, Pop It Up Instagram, Pop It Up Facebook. Y'all, you know what? New music coming out too. Yeah, please believe it's Steve. It's me on Instagram. Smooth Scuba on Facebook. And yeah, I got skits coming, more skits coming out. So
Right.
yeah, and new music, Pop It Up, new music coming out. You know, so
Oh yeah, we
I'll
finna
throw it
drop.
out there right now. Yeah, new music coming out right now. So
We finna drop.
Also,
What that next? We got Mindset.
oh yeah, man.
Just shot the video to it. That thing.
I mean, with y'all, all Pop It Up fans right now, support us, man. You know, he moved himself a little lane here, but he's still going forward though. You feel me? You know, y'all know what it is, man. But yo, we out like lights out.
Lights out. So next week, man, same time, same place. Y'all already know what time it is. Like I tell y'all all the time.
And if you
In order
fall,
for
you
to
better
be
call
found.
1-800-BAD-PAIN, because I'm telling you.
This man just cut me off.
Yeah, hey, I'm talking about falling bad pain. Hey, I'm trying to get that check.
Call 1-800-BAD-PAIN, man, like I tell y'all all the time.
Man.
In order for you to be found, you must first be lost.
Lost.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Papa Duck Podcast.